The Ivory Brigade has need of you. You look like you've got your wits about you. Care to make a bit of extra gold working for Leowin's Ivory Brigade? I've been asked by my captain to find someone who can handle themselves. We need help with a delicate situation.
What's the situation?
Deadly secrets, assassins, murder. Now apparently a counselor has gone missing. Between the war, bandits, and cultists, the Ivory Brigade is like the Nord that tries to plug a leaking cask of mead, only to realize he doesn't have enough fingers.
What do you need me to do?
Talk to my commander, Captain Rian Lior. You can find him just outside the city gates, trying to appease some of the nobles. Tell him I sent you, and he'll put you right to work, I'm sure.
I'll go speak to Captain Ryan Lore. This could be an interesting quest. Talk with the captain. Interesting little town. Newly undiscovered.
You have my word. If the counselor is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find her. You there! A moment of your time, please. Not now, citizen. Can't you see I have my hands full at the moment? I'm sure a guard or one of my brigadines can assist you.
Ooh. La 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 la. I heard you were looking for help. Bridgetine Antonia sent me.
Why didn't you say so? Leowin's problems are legion, and now the Wood Elf Archer's predictions seem to be coming true. Damn these old Imperial secrets. Counselor Jirik has disappeared, and the Ivory Brigade is already spread too thin for my liking.
Tell me more about this wolf archer and his the Imperial secrets.
The Wood Elf, Everly Sharparrow. She brought news that the Dark Brotherhood was targeting members of the Elder Council. All because of some secret of the Longhouse Emperors. We took her warning seriously, but Jirik refused Brigadine protection.
You think the Dark Brotherhood harmed Counselor Jurich?
With that guild of assassins, I'm not sure what to think. But Jirik is missing, and I don't have enough Brigadines at the ready to conduct the proper search. You look capable.
I'll help find Counselor Jurich.
Here, let me update your map. These are places Jirik visits during her daily routine. If something befell her, it happened somewhere along this path. Meanwhile, I have Everly Sharparrow checking locations in the city. She was very eager to help.
What else can you tell me about Counselor Jurich?
Counselor Jirik was a member of the Imperial Elder Council, back when we still had an empire. Now her title is mostly ceremonial, but she continues to assist the legates by serving as an intermediary with the local nobility.
The legates?
Since the collapse of the Empire and the dissolution of the Elder Council, Leowin has become an independent city-state. Countess Caro sits on the throne, but the Chamber of Legates governs the city.
You have a countess, but the legates are in charge?
I suppose the Countess is technically the highest authority in Leowin, but she leaves the administration of the city to the Chamber of Legates. Leviticus, another former council elder, leads this august body, along with Tebeziko and Amhalu.
Tell me more about the locations you marked on my map.
Counselor Jirik is a creature of habit. Her daily routine is to stroll along the river and stop to read near a cave across the way. While Everly Sharp Arrow examines spots the counselor frequents in the city, you should check these locations.
Who is Evil Sharp Arrow?
Everly Sharp Arrow is an adventurer from Valenwood, though I get the sense she's relatively new at the job. She recently arrived with news of a threat against the former members of the Imperial Elder Council. I was skeptical at first, but now...
Tell me more about this threat. What did Eveli say?
She told us that the late Emperor Leovic's steward was murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. Apparently, it pertains to some secret of the Longhouse Emperors, but those details she discussed with Counselor Leviticus.
And how do the other members of the Elder Council fit in?
Everly found a number of documents pertaining to this secret. One of these contained a list of names. The steward and some of the counselors. She assumed that since the steward had already been killed, the rest of the list might be next.
Tell me more about the situation here in Linwood.
On paper, Countess Caro rules Leowin, but in practice, the Chamber of Legates governs the city. Legates Tebezako and Amhalu, and Counselor Leviticus. They handle day-to-day tasks. Me? I'm commander of the Ivory Brigade, Leowin's militia.
You mentioned your soldiers were stretched too thin?
Indeed. Since the fall of the Empire, the Ivory Brigade had to redouble its efforts to replace the Imperial legions. We maintain active defenses in the north to keep the ongoing war at bay. But we have our hands full with refugees, bandits, and such.
Ongoing war?
The Three Banners War. Let the alliances fight over the Ruby Throne as long as they leave us in peace. I just wish I had more soldiers to spare for this new threat that Everly Sharp Arrow brought to our attention.
Letter from Feral Lupus. Counselor Jurich, I hope this letter finds you in good health and better spirits, my old friend. Through the years have passed since I was the Emperor Levic's steward, and you were one of his elder counselors. I fear the secrets of the Longhouse Emperors continue to haunt us. You and the other members of the Elder Council are in grave danger. Actions that you and your colleagues have performed over the years for the Longhouse Emperor have inadvertently made you targets as of yet unknown entity or entities, of course, but we both know that you were only following orders, performing your duties. Unfortunately, those who hunt you can care little for the reasons. They only want to eliminate everyone who may, even tiniest fraction of Emperor Lavic's final secret. I wish I could provide you more information, but for now, this is all I know. If I learn anything else, I will be in touch. For now, please be cautious and sleep with one eye open. Feral Lupus. I could have just walked across the bridge, but no. I need my swimming in. I need my exercise, you know. The water was refreshing. Whee! Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Let's see. Do-do-do-do. Oh, little bird. Bird. Birdie. It's a bird. There we are. Did find the cave. There we go. Wild blue yonder. There. On our note, what it says. Letter to Counselor Lovetisk. Chief Counselor Lovetisk. While our time serving together on a pillar elder council is long past, I still consider you both to be a colleague and a friend. I know I ignored the warning the Wood Elf brought you. Refused to believe that the old secrets had any power, any danger. I was wrong. I received a letter from Pharaoh Lupus today, which of the reports of his death are accurate. He must have sent before he was murdered, and I fear that I'm being followed. I thought I could get a glimpse of a dark figure watching me from the rocks during my island walk this morning. I was so rattled by the sight that I dropped Pharaoh's letter. Didn't realize I lost it when I had almost reached the cave. This must be related to a product Emperor Marikar gave me some 20 years back. He needed caretakers for some sort of strong vaults, and I procured them. Set up the contracts, paid the cost. But that was long ago. Even as I write this, I can feel the noose drawing tight. If you receive this, tell the others. Convince them to heed the warning and accept your assistance. The secret of the Longhouse Emperors, I think this time really will be the death of me. Counselor Jirich. I hope he's still alive. Talk to Mum. In here?
Pardon me. You're not the counselor.
That must be her.
Apologies. I heard you stumbling about and thought it might be Counselor Jirich.
Who are you?
Oh, no one important, I assure you. I'm simply one of the counselor's aides. I help her with paperwork mostly. Run errands, that sort of thing.
Captain Ryan sent me to find a counselor. He thinks she might be in danger.
She initially refused the captain's offer, but she received a letter that made her uneasy. Last I saw, she was headed back to the city by way of the Eastern Gate. But she never returned to her manor, so I came to look for her. Please, find her.
Okay, I will. Find out. In the cave somewhere. Do. Fog dog. Oh, whoa! I think that's what somebody pets. I thought I'm charging me. Oh, fog dog. Bad boy. Down. What? Okay.
Someone! Anyone! Help me!
What's going on over here?
I refused to believe, but Farrell, Leviticus, they were right.
What happened to you, counselor?
I was attacked. An assassin. You must warn the others. The counselors. Leofic's secret. It will be the death of us all.
Counselor Jurich! Oh man. Minister's note
Counselor
exam.
Jerick! Damn, we're too late!
Oh, sharp.
Damn it, I'm too late. Poor Counselor Jerick. She didn't deserve to die like that. At least I don't think she did. Did you see what happened? Who attacked her?
I didn't see who attacked her, but there was a note beside her body.
The mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Just like with Farrell Lupus. Sorry. I'm working for Counselor Leviticus, the head of the Chamber of Legates. I came to Leowin to warn him after I stumbled across some secret concerning the Longhouse Emperors.
I'm working with Captain Ryan Lauren. He sent me to find a counselor. What's that about, a secret?
It relates to something called the Four Ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but I'm still puzzling that out. I was working for Farrell Lupus before he was murdered. Found a strange tome with Daedric markings at his behest.
I found a letter to Counselor Jurich from Fair Lupus. He warned that she was in danger.
Yeah, that's what brought me here. I found a list of names. Farrell Lupus and members of the Elder Council. It said they all knew something about this secret. Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right.
Who are the other counselors?
Let me have your map. I'll mark where Councillors Valeria and Sophis were last seen. Go warn them, convince them to take precautions. Then meet me at Councillor Jerick's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something to shed more light on this secret.
I will go warn the other counselors, then meet you at Jurich's manor.
I'll get the city guards to come and gather the Councillor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Councillor Jerick's manor. When you're done checking on Councillor Valeria and Councillor Sophis, meet me there.
Tell me more about the strange book you found.
So Farrell Lupus hired me to retrieve a book from a retreat once used by the Longhouse Emperors. He never told me what it was, and he died before I could ask. The book is weird. It has weird pages and weird markings, and I can't read a word of it.
You never learned anything about it?
Not much. Farrell's partner said he planned to use it to make things right, but she didn't know how. And it's Daedric, I think. I will say, carrying it's kind of a burden. And I've been having strange dreams. But I don't want to talk about that.
Walk me through what you know so far about the threat against the counselors.
Like I said, it all started when I found that strange tome for Farrell Lupus, and Emperor Leovic's journal. It was in code, but I got it translated. Sent me to a few hidden Imperial caches where I learned that the Longhouse Emperors had a secret.
Right. The secret concerning the four ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon.
Right, but it turned out I wasn't the only one trying to learn more about the ambitions. A group of cracked acorns called the Order of the Waking Flame. Fanatic Mehrunes Dagon cultists. Had to put arrows in more than one of those bastards.
So why did Dark Brotherhood murdering the counselors?
I guess someone hired them to eliminate everyone who knows about the secret. The question is, who? And I was told by a more or less friendly Dremora named Lyrinth that the fate of our world was at stake. So of course I want to figure this all out.
And expecting visitors. Are you here to see the counselor? Are you here to speak with Counselor Sophis? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps?
I need to find a counselor. He may be in danger.
Danger? What are you talking about? Does this have something to do with that letter? And who are you, by the way?
Captain Ryan sent me to check on the counselor Sophius.
Captain Rianne? I see. Well, if the Ivory Brigade sent you, my husband likes to walk our dog Chero along the tree line. Go on and find him. I'll wait here in case he returns.
You mentioned a letter?
My husband, Valen, received a letter from an old friend this morning. Farah Lupus, Emperor Leovic's steward. I could see that whatever was in that letter upset him, but he didn't want to discuss it, and I didn't push him. Now please, go find him.
Yeah, find counselor. Okay. Now not time to walking the puppers. Uh-oh. Puppers? In the area. Yes. Never walkies. Where did the dog go? Follow the dog, I guess. You know where he is, boy? Oh shit. Yeah, he's dead. The Dark Brotherhood got him. Damn it. Anyway.
What's taking you
I
so
really don't
long?
see
They
this.
should... Valen! No!
I'm sorry, he's gone.
Oh, Valen! Oh, my love! What happened? I thought Captain Rianne sent you to protect my husband!
I was too late. He was already dead when I found him.
You know, Valen acted strange after the letter from Farah Lupus arrived.
I see.
He didn't tell me what it said, and I never asked. Before he left today, he gave me a sealed scroll, said to give it to Counselor Leviticus if anything ever happened to him.
A scroll?
A scroll, sealed and bearing my husband's stamp. Take it. Give it to Counselor Leviticus. I hope it helps catch whoever murdered my husband. I'll summon the town guard. They'll help me with my husband.
Goodbye.
On good
You're
authority that
alive.
I'm in danger. Step back and state your business. I have every reason to believe that my life is in danger. If you so much as make a threatening gesture, the Brigandine will dismember you. He has very strict orders on that regard.
No, you don't need to dismember me. Or this brigade. I'm working with Captain Raynor. I was sent to tell you that the threat is real.
I was beginning to suspect as much. Very well. Tell me everything that you have learned. Leave nothing out. I want to hear it all.
The Dark Brotherhood has already murdered Pharaoh Lupus and Counselor Jurich.
Lupus? Emperor Leovic's old steward? And Jirik as well? Gods, They are targeting the Elder Council. Anything else? Tell me. The slightest detail could mean the difference between life and death.
Or do you think it has something to do with Levak's secret, something called the Four Ambitions?
The ambitions? I heard that term once before, years ago. I must go to Tidewater Cave. I have a cache hidden there, and I need to check my records. Meanwhile, I suggest you find Jirik's files. She kept them in a hidden compartment in her nightstand.
Your records include information on Levak's secret?
Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial Treasury, so my records deal with expenditures and collections. I have documents going as far back as Emperor Morikar, possibly even Durkarach, and I know I saw that term someplace. I will see what I can find.
How well did you know Counselor Jurich?
Extremely well. We were rivals as well as colleagues on the Elder Council. It was that way between all of the counselors, I suppose. Her death is a tragedy, however. I will miss her.
Oh, Manor. Where's the man? I want that barley recipe before I go. Eulogy, what? Eulogy for Emperor Varen. Examined. Eulogy for Emperor Varen. By Lord Abner Tharn. Okay. Chancellor, Elder Counselor. Emperor Varen, how briefly you blazed across our sky, like sky mill shards shining our light our way through the darkness. Noble Varen, devout Varen, Varen Aquarius, son of Calvin, Duke of Paragon, with a physical powers, wily fox, of the strategic cunning, you sought to restore our empire to the glory of the days of the remains. You showed us the way, if only we, your subjects, had been worthy of the challenge you presented us. When Levak sat upon the ruby throne, you urged your fellow Kolovans to be loyal to the Empire, despite his eccentricities. It was only when Levak, misled by wicked counselors, declared worship of the Dadric Prince legal and protected the Empire that you cried, "Enough!" and took up your righteous sword. And the Kolovans rode behind you. After initial defeat in the hands of the Empire, troops Fort Ash, you took command of the Legion of Toril and sent Levak reeling back into Heartland. Word spread that Cryodol had a savior, and a Raman's true heir to had come at last. The Colvin estates rose under your dragon banner, and eastward you marched. The war followed was bitter and terrible, replete stunning victories despite gambits and reversals on both sides. The might of the Imperial legions, bolstered by Reachman auxiliaries and Dadric magic, were almost impossible to overcome. But you, Varen, had might of the right on your side. Finally, you fought your way to the Imperial Palace and cut down Levak in the Imperial throne room. But alas, Emperor Varen, you swore the Amulet Kings far too short time. It is said that your ambition for restoring the people to greatness led your plumb of secrets of the vines left untouched. Why did you leave us, O Varen, on a night that storms trembling terrain? And where did you go? Surely you are dead, for you would not leave your people so refit if you had lived. We remember you, Emperor Varen, and somehow strive to go on, trying to live up to your shining example. But we know we shall never see your like again.
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Councillor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Phaleria? And did you find definitive proof that the Dark Brotherhood is our culprit?
Yes, I do. Counselor Sophius has murdered too, but Carlara is safe to note by each of their bodies.
That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. Did you and Everly uncover any other information?
We gathered a few documents. We think Counselor Lovis could see.
It appears that Counselor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Everly can head in and talk to the Counselor.
Okay, we will.